Our ambient seawater from Resurrection Bay gets pumped in through this pipe and then hits this series of sand filters, which help filter out some particulates, before it's moved along to these 3 sequential bag filters in descending micron size, eventually making their way to a UV sterilizing unit, which then feeds the rest of the hatchery. The filtered seawater then gets dropped into this large fiberglass tank through one more 5 micron filter before being pumped underneath this grate and up into our protein fractionator. It bubbles ozone through the seawater to remove any organics that are in the water. It'll do this loop on repeat until the water's clean enough to be transferred over to this polishing tank and this filter loop. We have a 1 micron, a 0.35 micron, and a 0.2 micron filter, as well as a UV filter that will also be run in a loop with the water to clean it up as clean as we can get it. After the polishing loop, the water is then pumped into this holding tank in this temperature controlled room so that the water can achieve the right temperature for the kelp. When it's time to use it, the water is pumped out through a UV and another mechanical filter before heading up and being split to our 2 kelp rooms. In this, the first of our 2 kelp rooms, we're doing our smaller farms as well as research growth for the kelp itself. So we have small aquariums that have been painted white to better reflect light and help with kelp nursery conditions. This is our second kelp room for our large scale and commercial farms. Each of these tanks will be holding 4-inch spools with 400 feet of line on each spool. Each tank is going to have a recirculating UV filter that runs through a downweller, upweller system, as well as air stones to help aerate the water, as well as a flow-through system from the tank we saw in the other room. We have adjustable lights for both height and brightness as the kelp goes through its growth cycle. This room is still a work in progress, but when we're done, we plan to have 10 functional tanks running in this room as well.